I'm going to give you a positive message. I am born and raised in Kailua. My husband and I are fortunate to be homeowners in Kailua as well, with 2 young children. And within, I think about 3 or 4 years ago, when my son was about 5 or 6, we noticed that our Keolu skate park started to get graffiti, and it was brand new. So my husband and I said, okay, that's it. We're going to get active. We adopted the skate park, and now as a family, we make sure we paint it once a month. Carol's shaking her head because she drives by it too, and that's the one message that we want to send in our community in Keolu, that, you know, we have to take care of our community. We have to make sure we show up. So part of that I share with you because, you know, I think being a part of community is going to be the road that we need to take to build up to 2010. So let me just give you a little background about myself. As she shared, I worked at the Blood Bank of Hawaii. Now, they say that trying to draw blood from a person is as hard as getting them to vote. I believe that. I spent 2 years at the blood bank, and you know what? It was hard to get out there and say, I need you to save a life. Endure a needle and save a life. But you know, after 2 years of that, I appreciated what it is to recruit people. I appreciated what it is to educate them on why they need to do it. And I've carried that over to the legislature. As Carol shared with you, it's been 7 years that I've worked at the ledge for a fabulous leader. Janice can take a lot of pride in that because she worked very hard on her campaign. And Lynn has been going ever since 2002. So she's gone from Representative Finnegan to Minority Leader Finnegan. And while the numbers, okay, I'm going to keep it with a smile, while the numbers have been going down, we have remained solid in the fight and the effort to bring the true voice of the people into the legislature. But that has really given me my inspiration, along with my children, to know that I need to step up. We all need to do our part for this 2000 election. So I'm doing my part, and I'm picking up both feet and jumping into the county election. I know there are so many people just counting on us to fight the good fight for all of Hawaii. So in running for this position, I found it incredibly useful this past couple weeks. Carol shared with you that there's about 245 people as of this past Saturday that registered as delegates. But good news for you, a group of us young ones from the Hawaii Republican Party have been meeting for about 3-4 months now. And I have Lori Wingard and I have Richard Fale and Jamie Moody in the audience. But we have been meeting for the past couple months, and we have been recruiting. Just like that drawing blood for people. We've been recruiting people and gaining the momentum. So actually the count is about 400 now. So when we need help with registration, we're serious. We expect a crowd, and we expect a good turnout. You know, I've talked to members like Doug Farnhouse, the past secretary of our treasurer of our party. And so I told him I'm running, and we worked on a community project, traffic calming. You remember those bulb outs, and do any of you have them in your community? They were gonna put it they were gonna put it on Keolu Drive and condense everything to 1 lane from 2 lanes. And so a group of us, along with Doug, we fought that in City Council, and we didn't get it. Unfortunately, Haloa Drive in Foster Village did, but I'm sorry about that. But we fought hard on that one, and so Doug's coming back out, and he's excited. There's a former Representative Faith Evans. Faith is a great yes. She inspires me too. Every time I'm on the legislative floor and I look at those pictures and I remember when she was in office, you know, she's energized too. So this is really our group effort to say, come on guys, we all got to step in, and we have to be the party that Hawaii can really bring change through. Change has been totally manipulated this past presidential election, and I shared with a few of you the change went too extreme to one side, so we got to bring them back, everybody. And so I encourage you, just because Charles Desjeux had some daunting numbers, and I want to let you know that the grassroots is alive and well, and that's what we're trying to do. Harriet Gray just shared with me that she's now at Arcadia, and she's got a chapel in her facility, and there's a lot of Republicans, and they vote, right, Harriet? They vote. So she wants me to give her a call so that we can sit down and have that same grassroots sessions. And that's what we need to do. I'm sure if I took the same handout that you had that Charles just gave you and brought it to them, they would be registering for the 2010 election now. Yes, so we need to do those. And I welcome all of you. If I haven't had a chance to give you basically I call it the contract or the platform of what I'm about. I have my contact information. If you have a grassroots, or if you're willing to open up your house, bring some of your neighbors, bring some of your family members together. Talk about what Republicans are really about instead of what the media wants you to believe. If you're willing to do that, let me know. We have a young charged group that is ready to go out there and recruit and educate and get our message out. So I want to encourage you. I think there was a total amount of 15 or 16, maybe upwards to 20 hands that are going to be at the county convention. I encourage you to come out and make sure you're there on Saturday morning. It's going to start at 8 o'clock for registration, but you're going to see a lot of new members. So encourage them as well and let them know what the Hawaii Republican Party is about. So I thank you, everybody, for your time.